We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Philadelphia 76ers came away with the win, their last meeting this season against Sacramento.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Herter, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. And the dunk by Embiid.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Now here's Herter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Harden. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Herter, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's deflected. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
And Embiid throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. In the corner, Herter with it. Here's Fox. Here's Sabonis. Outside Fox. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside translates to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Pass to Herter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For 3, it's rebounded by Hayes. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Embiid wide open. 3-pointers off the mark. Herter on the wing. 6 points for him. A pass to Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Stolen away. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Fox with it. Maxey covering. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers? Now, here's Maxey. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. That one good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
.141 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go with the 3. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Embiid, no good.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Launches it. Another shot. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Maxey. From deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sabonis trying to get open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Embiid inside. Nice D from Sabonis. With the drive. That's tipped. Maxey with it. Count that one. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth team. One more time, your Kings Youth Dance Team.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew. Fans, your Kings Youth.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now, here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let him play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
Philadelphia leading by 10. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Drills it from outside.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Miller outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 11. But no one around him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Mitchell outside. Inside. And he lays it straight in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside, Maxey misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Back to Monk. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 7. To the right side. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Monk for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Tries again. Mitchell wide open. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Tucker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harris misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Down low. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Out to Harris. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Green. And he drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Out to Harris. Puts up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
You can just see how decisive Harris is. Effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Monk. It's blocked.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
In the corner, it's Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Such a versatile offensive player. Harris using his range this time to strike from the arc.
Pass to Monk. Here's Bagley. Guarded by Harris. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
The 76ers leading by 12. Out to Harris. Back to Harden. On the wing, Harden. Thibault for three. It's stolen by Green. 1 for 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Harden has a wide open look. Another miss by Philadelphia. On its way from Monk for 2. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Looking to end the run. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Kings trail by 14. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Embiid trying to break loose. A beautiful reverse layup. Thibault's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Herter. 8 points for him. And it's off from three-point range. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Embiid. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass. His passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. To the paint, and Hayes throws it down.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammates. He knows when to make the right pass.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And Thibault sends it back. Pass to Herter. Lets the three fly. Good on the triple. He's got 7.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Three-pointer by Embiid. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. And it's Fox with the jam.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Pass to Embiid. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here comes the break. Shoots the 3. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. And stolen by Thibault. And now Philadelphia Philadelphia on the play. For three, Harris buries it from three-point range. Harris has got 14 points for the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Count that bucket. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last two seasons?
Oh, how much time have you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Now here's Embiid. To the left wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Kings trail by 11. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And because Fox likes to score so often, it puts defenses in a very tough situation. He really earns a lot of these calls.
The 76ers making a switch here. Philadelphia leading by 9. To the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, just the length and explosiveness. Ibaka is a true force at the rim.
Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Harden outside. Out to Ibaka. Back to Harden. This one for 3. No good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. Good ball movement here by the Kings. They get it again. He goes up again. And it's good on the way in. 13 points in the game.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. And he drops it in from the low post. Harden's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
To the wing right side. The shot by Kleba, wide open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Taking 2 shots. The Kings with the timeout. Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
The second free throw, good. Philadelphia leading by 8. Basket counts. We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
16 seconds left in the third. Pass to Green. Lays it up off the glass.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now Tucker. It's good from long range. And the 76ers lead by 10. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great for. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 76ers leading by 10. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Back to Monk. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Maxey looking it over. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. Mitchell outside. Outside Bagley. Pass to Monk. And here is Green. Up top, Monk. Shoots it up. Bagley with the ball. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
The 76ers leading by 12. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That one falls. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Tucker. Over Monk. Tucker can't get it to go.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the 76ers lead by 15. On the wing, Monk. Out to the right wing. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
To the wing on the left. From the arc. Bagley with the rebound. And here are the Kings now. For 3, Mitchell. Here's Monk. Mitchell outside. It's Monk at the elbow. Bagley with a wide open look. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 13. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And some changes here for the Kings. Timeout called the 76ers.
Timeout for the 76ers. your 9162. Let's hear it.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Herter. Sacramento moving it around. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that, and the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Kings trail by 13. Here's Herter. He takes it in, and the shot goes down. Enzo Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Here he goes. Got a hand on it. And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid leading the charge. Now the Kings with it, trailing by 13. .132 left here in the fourth quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
The 76ers leading by 11. And here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. From downtown, Kleba with the rebound. Outside, Fox. Steps back and fires. And that one swishes right in. Fox has got it back down to within single digits for the Kings. Now Harden. Pass to Thibault. Embiid the screen. And Harden launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. The wide open look here for Fox. No good with the triple. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Thibault. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. Ingram. It's hauled in by the Kings. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Look at the handles.
gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Intercepted. Out to the right wing for three. Pass to Kleba. Here's Herder. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And that one is good.
And what touch from the big man. I like watching Williamson get interior positioning and attack with purpose.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Bangs home the trifecta. Fox has got his second bucket of the night. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Tracks in the tray.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Got loose. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lets it go from the wing. That one goes in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Screen by Sabonis. Here's Herder. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Howard up on top. Pass to Alvarado. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
All by himself. And it's Williamson missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
5 to shoot. Here's Howard. Williamson. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. There's a good screen. Pass to Herder. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now, here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Ring shot on the way. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
To the middle. Howard. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox, no good. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive goal.
Here's Jones. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Shoots the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Ingram. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
Now here's Fox. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to Ingram. Here's Alvarado with the drive. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Alvarado's got 5 now.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Sacramento making very nice shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
Brandon Ingram, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
There's a screen. Pass to Herter. This one for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Yes!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
Here's Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Kings. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Kings lead by 3. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Kings. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And here's Melton. Pass to Daniels. Back to Melton. Aldridge, no one around him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
A mid-range master. Give Aldridge the ball in this area and just let him do his thing.
Monk's shot's good.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Out to the wing. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer, Daniels. The Pelicans get another chance here. Out to Thompson. Stolen by Mitchell. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Kings shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the wing, Melton. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell is doubled. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. New Orleans making a switch here.
Zion Williamson.
Lock at 6.
C.J. McCollum.
They double him with Williamson. To the paint. Pelicans with the rebound. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Daniel. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Williamson.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
Monk with the ball. A three ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
New Orleans moving it around. Nobody near Melton. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Daniels. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. And stolen by Aldridge. And so Aldridge will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 4. Over in the corner, Williamson. Now Daniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And, you know, Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Kings leading. For 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Back to Mitchell. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Kings lead by 2. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Melton. McCollum right side. Over Monk. McCollum no good. And so here's Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
And here's Daniels. Back to Melton. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Monk. Here's Mitchell. Back to Monk. And then Monk with the jam.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team. Checking in for the Pelicans.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. They get a hand on it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Pass to Anthony. 1 second left. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings ahead. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Alvarado. McCollum outside. Aldridge's screen. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alvarado. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
3.
Alvarado's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Daniels.
Taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Anthony. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. He gets that one. 15 points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Alvarado. He's got 8. The 3. And the Pelicans miss again. Kings leading now by 3.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
And he's good on the second. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Another shot. The kick out to Fox. To the inside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Ingram. Pelicans trail by 3. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Doubled by Howard. Here's Fox. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Over in the corner, Williamson. To the wing on the left. Here's Alvarado. And Williamson throws it down.
And everything coming together for Zion offensively. He has been unreal tonight.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. For New Orleans, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Now Fox. 14 points for him. In the corner. Herder with it. Off target from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Ingram. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Kleba. Herder on the wing. Doubled by Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 18.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Williamson right side. Williamson double team. He doesn't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fox with it. Now defended by Williamson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
To the paint. Howard, that's good. Howard's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and Howard is a master at setting a hard screen and then rolling fast to the rim. For a guy his size, not many defenders are going to try to get in his way.
Herder, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Williamson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. .102 left to play here in the third. Here's Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul. And both free throws good for Williamson. And
So it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. 4-point game. In the corner, it's Monk. Fires for three. Good on the three-point shot. Monk's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Ingram. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
For three, Mitchell. Another three for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, and he misses the dunk. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the three. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Please give a big round of applause for your King Houston. Substituting on the court.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
It's stolen. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Monk for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Sacramento going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pelicans trailed by 10. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The shake. Kicks it out to Williamson. The three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Poked away. Here's Alvarado. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Pass to Monk. Launches it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Monk's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento. Now, here's Howard. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings.
Substituting on the court.
Fox with it. Pass to Sabonis. Howard with the steal. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's Herter. Jacks up a three. And the three ball is good. And the Kings lead by 15.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Howard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Howard hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Drives to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. And he makes the first.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Williamson in the post. And Williamson throws it down.
Unbelievable force and power. Zion hanging 280-plus on the rim. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Inside. It's stolen by Jones. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 14.
Well, if we don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pelicans trail by 16 to the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
4th team foul.
And so here's Sacramento. They double him with Williamson. Down low. There's Sabonis. Count that bucket. And the Kings lead by 16.
Playing to his strength, Sabonis goes to work inside.
That one good for 2. Ingram's got 10 points here in the second half.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or AG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Kings leading out by 16. They set the pick. From deep three-point range, And he's good on the 3-ball. 32 points in the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Herder. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Howard. To the middle. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Williamson is skilled at finishing on the defense.
And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Lays it up and banks it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And the second free throw, good.
Taking 3 shots.
And here is Howard. Ingram left side. Beyond the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Ingram. And